So we'll give it a second just for a few people to catch up. Whew. Uh, let's give it a few seconds and we can go from there. Let me just double check that I'm live on Facebook. Let me just double check. Are we live? Are we live? Yes, I can see my little face staring back at me. So that's a good sign. At least we know that that's working out. Oh, chat. We have one in the chat. Right, let's see who's here. Hi all, says Amir. Do you know what? I knew that was going to be you, Amir. You have I think that's your standard greeting. Hi all, and a wavy emoji. So good to see you, dude. Hope you're well. Slowly catching up. There's 3 people now. Andrew's here. Good evening, everyone, and good luck to all. Oh, cold. I should point out that I'm not cold. There was a heater blasting out next to me. But I'm sure most of you know my story by now. There's only 3 here, so I'm still going to give it a few more seconds. Obviously, it's been a nice day of weather, so there is every chance that not everyone's been paying attention today. There's a good chance of that. A couple more just joined. Slow jibs and drabs. Getting cold. It's weird. As you probably know from my message, I've had flu for 5 days now, and I was doing better today, but I seem to be rapidly going back downhill again. I'm freezing. I've literally just put a heater on full blast. I know the house isn't cold. I took my jumper off just because I don't like to look at it like where I'm wearing a jumper on this, but oh god, I'm cold. So I don't think I'm going to take forever doing tonight. Sorry about that, guys. But one, I've obviously got to do the drawers tonight, and then I've got to get some new stuff on the site because it's not really been a very full thing. Yes, so I've just seen Andrew. Good evening, everyone. Dave, evening all, evening all, evening Rob, evening all. Good luck. Got a call from Tim. Linda, evening everyone. Can't stay tonight. Good luck. Good luck, Linda too. Stuart, how's the head? So I don't know if you can see. This was a couple of days ago. In the middle of my flu, I ran to the toilet to be sick, and as I threw myself into the toilet, the soft closed toilet seat decided it was going to come down, so I threw myself head first into the toilet seat. So then spent the next couple of minutes holding my head and trying to use the convenience, which was a little bit awkward, a little bit of challenging, but hey, these things happen. Oh, we just lost a load of people. What's the story there? There's some people coming back. That's a bit weird. Maybe there was a problem with Facebook or YouTube or something. They were mostly on Facebook. So because I am obviously still struggling, my intention is I'm not going to talk around things too much today. I'm just going to get these drawers done, and then we can soldier on. I'm just trying to wait for a second to see why we went from a few in Facebook and then drop down. It might be my system's telling me it's porkies, but it said a load of people dropped off, so maybe it's just a connection. Evening all, good luck, says Simon Skinner. Good to see you, do. But actually, Stuart, as you say, yes, the head, it still hurts to press, but it's generally all right. Weirdly, like I'm going to just continue. It says I've got in the chat. There's Andrew, Dave, Tim, Linda, Stuart, Simon, Michael. Darren's just popped up. Michael's just popped up, and yet my thing was still saying there was 4 people on there. Michael, evening everyone, and good luck. Good evening and good luck to all, says Darren. Indeed. Good. We're into double figures finally, so I think that's a good enough place to start. As I was mentioning, my belief that I was better, I think, was over the top because I'm starting to feel rubbish again. I'm freezing cold, and after I do this, obviously I need to sort out all the bottles to send out. I need to do other stuff, so I'm not going to spend ages tonight. Doing good evening and good luck. Oh, Chris, hi all. Some good odds tonight. There were good odds on the Portwood. I think. Do you know what? It's a weird thing. I think obviously the Portwood is a very well liked whiskey. I've had it. I had a bottle, and it's one of the few bottles that I've drunk all and gone, do you know what? I shouldn't have rushed through that. It definitely needed some air. The longer it was open, the better it got. Um, but I blame it on the sun. I wouldn't be surprised if a load of people who are usually around to buy tickets decided to spend the day with family. Obviously, it's Mother's Day. People get distracted. They're probably having a few drinks at lunchtime, and it all just goes out people's heads. Either that, or they've spent the $4.99 on a ticket on a Easter egg or something for someone or something else, and that's where it's happened. But these things happen. You know as well as I do. We always run the draw, regardless, so that's always good. That's probably why we have fewer people watching tonight. Uh, so we have 4 to do tonight. We have the Balvenie 21 Portwood. As I said, we've got the Highland Park 18. I didn't really, do you know what? Blame the flu. But when I chose the Balvenie 21 for today, I forgot that we had the Glenmorangie Portwood to do tonight. So we've got 2 Portwoods, arguably the 2 most well known. I haven't tried the Glenmorangie. I kind of want to, if I'm honest, especially as it's far more accessible money wise than the Balvenie, uh, which is why one was 99 pence ticket and the other was 49, because Balvenie is 200 and I think retail price 250 quid, whereas the Glenmorangie is about 80, something like that, 90. So I might at some point spring and get myself a bottle. And we've got the Autobahn. I don't know if that's how I pronounced it. Tell me if it's not. It's the first one we've ever done. That's cool because it's like one of 53 bottles ever made. They just obviously purchased a very small cask and decided to split that. So it's nice that they've done it. It's quite a novel one. I think the good thing about those things, it's nice to have a bottle on your shelf where no one else can say, I've got that one, or very few people. Yeah, there's always someone like, oh, I've tried that, I've tried that. Well, the chances are you haven't tried this one. Let me just see where we're catching up to. Michelle's here. Good luck tonight, everyone. Good luck to you, Michelle. And evening all and good luck, says Gerald. Good to see you, Mr. GP Key. So, which one should we do first? I think we'll do the Glenmorangie, we'll do the Autobahn because they're the 299p ones. We'll do the Highland Park, and then we'll do the Balvenie. And I'm wondering if I should try to find some of my wife's makeup and just rubbed out my toilet seat wound. But hey, it is what it is. So first up, let's do the Glenmorangie. Again, I'm not. Oh, look, I managed to figure it out to make it large again. Again, I'm not going to talk around this for ages tonight because I need to get back to bed if I'm going to survive this. So we need to share the spinning wheel of Duradeath. Where are you? There we are. That's the Balvenie one. So let's open the Balvenie, not the Balvenie Portwood, the normal Portwood. There we are. Now look, there was a lot of tickets purchased for it in the end. It's quite hard to see. You'll see that I did what I said I was going to do last time, where I put the ticket number first and then people's name. That means you'll probably only see the beginning part of your name. So, for example, if we look there, Carolina with the 3 hearts in there, but these put it in the system which ticket won. Before I used to get all usernames, and there might be more than one ticket, and I couldn't see what the end of the ticket number was. So this is easier to make sure it's absolutely bob on right. So let's do our standard thing of shuffling it around most times. We'll make sure at 40 seconds it's still there this time. So we're all good. Let me just check for any more comments. Ian, for example. Ian, good luck, busy doing Mother's Day stuff. Exactly. In fact, which is probably why I feel a bit rough now. I had to drive my mum home just before this. Excuse me. Andrew's got his drums going. Dylan's got his drums going. And Richard's here. Good evening, everyone, and good luck. So let's fire this one off, shall we? Good luck, everyone. Vickers. So, running all, evening or running late, but good luck to all. Even to you, Vickers. So let's find out who's going to win the Glenmorangie Portwood. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Kind of slow. Ooh, it looks like it could be David Evans because look at that. There's two in a row. Vickers. Look at that. David Evans, 1404, we took it number 17. You've got yourself a bottle of Glenmorangie Portwood. And if I remember rightly, and you guys will correct me if I'm wrong, David Evans, I believe, won the Macallan Folio 8. So actually, David played 2020, 21, then left for a bit, came back, and he's won the Lewis Macallan release and a nice Portwood. So can't say fairer than that. He also gets £5 website credit because he's next to himself on the wheel, and Vic gets himself £5 website credit too, which is always nice, isn't it? You can't really complain about that. So that's all good. Let me just wait for some comments, make sure they're all coming through. Congratulations, David Evans, says Darren. And Andrew. Dave, well done, David. Oh, crikey, I'm cold. Yeah, Dave Forrest, well done, David. Yes, well done, dude. Maybe through gritted teeth can sing with him. I remembered he was the Folio 8 winner. But that's the important thing. You've got to remember, every draw is what they call mutually exclusive. So it doesn't impact any other draws, which means if you win one, you're just as likely to win the other one as if you had or hadn't won it. So it can happen multiple times and has. I think most people have been around for a while. Now you've got me second guessing myself, Chris. Glenmorangie or Glendronach? Oh no, which one have I done? Well, I think it's the Glendronach now you say it, and I've been saying Glenmorangie. I think that's what I'm supposed to be saying. Blame it on the fact that I have got whiskey flu. Let me just double check. I might just be saying Glenmorangie instead of Glendronach. In fact, I'm almost certain I did, because when I put it on the post, I spelt it wrong, and someone pointed out quite quickly that there was no Glendronach. Let me just load it up. Glendronach, yeah, Glendronach Portwood. My apologies. Excuse me. It's a Glendronach Portwood. Just my flu-addled brain. Vickers says, nice. I assume that's because he's picked himself up a little bit of website credit. Well done, David, says Dave. Congrats, Dave. Michael says, congratulations, mate. Well done, David, says Richard. Stuart, well done. Good win that. Vickers, congratulations, Dave. Congratulations, I win. Congrats. It's the Glendronach. I thought it was Darren. To be honest, as soon as you guys mentioned it, I was like, oh, yeah, I've done that wrong. But what can you do, I did consider earlier just skipping it for a week, but I don't like doing that once I promise something's gonna be on. So I stuck with it, and there we are. The fact that I've only got a name wrong, that's probably fine. Flu brain, completely understandable indeed. So what do we say next? We're going to do the alt, won't we? The Autobahn. So where is my brain is certainly not functioning as fast as it normally does. Now this one was also very popular, because you can see just how tiny the writing is on this, and I think that makes sense, doesn't it? 99 pence to win one of only 53 bowls. That's a cool thing to do. So as you can see, loads and loads of one. Again, I'll put the ticket numbers on the inside. I'm amazed I've done that, to be fair, judging by the fact I can't remember Glendronach or Glenmorangie. Could be a problem. Let me shuffle these around. All done. You might think it's crazy that I have to double check, but you'll be amazed how often it changes. We're all ready to go. Let me just double check there's no comments I've missed. We got you, Rob. Thanks, Darren. Yeah, do my best. Even though I tried to bash my head in and then had flu. And my drummers are drumming, which I always like to see. Right, let's kind of find out who's going to get this little beauty. Cast strength as well. Can't say better than that. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Starting coming around. Nat McFeagle, Barry. It moves fast when the slithers are small. Shree's done well quite lately as well. Stephen and Shree, you've done well for yourself again. Is that your second or third relatively recently? Don't think you can complain, can you? There's a £5 credit there for Tango India Mike, which is Tim, and a £5 website credit for Barry, ticket number 191. So that's all good. But that rather rare little Autobahn is going to be sending its way off to Mr. Tree, who's usually here. So if he's not, he's another Mother's Day person, or perhaps he's just down the pub. You never know. It is a Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised if people have been drinking at lunchtime. Back in the day when I didn't have kids, I would have done, and when they're older, I will do. But not right now. Not with 6-year-olds. It's just not worth it. 6-year-old twins and lunchtime drinking just isn't worth it. Okay, we're all good. Well done, says Gerald. Dave says congrats. Andrew says congrats. So next up, we said we were going to do the 18, the Highland Park. So let's do that little beauty. I've actually got it over here, this one, because I've got it shipped here rather than the normal place, purely by accident. So now I have to do it slightly differently, but it's here, ready to go to the winner. So first things first, we need to open the drawer. So now this one was the opposite, had very few sold. Look at that, way bigger wedges. I don't know how many there were. What was that? 40 something? 40 something tickets, 1 in 40 chance. That can't be bad, can it? So let's shuffle them up. And anyone who hasn't tried Highland Park 18, it's really nice. I think, I think Highland Park would have done itself better if it hadn't made so many supermarket bottles, because then people got a bit sick of it, because it's always, and they tar it in a certain way. But when you get to 18 and stuff, you're not talking about the common stuff. You're talking about a bit more selective. It's really good. Let me just check the chat. Try and warm my hands up because they're still freezing. Myself and Dave at the start again. Drummers. Oh, Stephen is here. Well done, buddy. Congratulations. Got yourself. Does anyone know if it's Autobahn? I don't know. It's the first one we've ever done. I probably should have looked it up. Let's be honest. If you put that and pronunciation into YouTube, there's always a raft of videos explaining, but it's just not a very common one. So I'm interested. If you're going to get it to open it, which I hope you are at some point, let me know what it's like, because it's quite a cool thing to have. So let's go back to this drawer. We've got it shuffled already, so that's good to go. I did shuffle it, didn't I? 40, yeah. Yeah, I must do, because people are spread out. So that's good. I know we shuffled it. So for the Highland Park 18, here we go. Starting to slow down. Oh, Chris, that bank of Chris Seagroves to get through. It might do it though. It might. It's gone past it. It's into Nat McFeagle, who we know's in the chat. Seagrove, and one from Lorcan. Lorcan 86. That's too confusing. 68, Lorcan 86. What are the chances of the ticket number and your user number being the opposite or the reverse of each other? Bizarre. But Nat McFeagle, you are a winner. So as you are here, Andrew, because I've seen you pop up enough, I should expect to see a little pop up and say, well, hey. I mean, because you were drumming 2 seconds ago. Oh, there we are. Congratulations to me, says Andrew. Myself and Dave. Oh, we did the one. Congratulations, Andy, says Darren. So yes, all good, all good. And now we simply have to do our great win bunny, says Darren. Nice, says Dave Forrest. Um, in the interest of keeping things up to speed, um, I need to do the Balvenie relatively quickly because not only am I feeling rough, but because I put the heating on in this room because I was getting cold, I'm now boiling. So let's move on to that one. Congratulations, says Gareth as well. Last one, which is the Balvenie. There we go. Balvenie Portwood. There we are. Again, not a huge, I mean, certainly, I don't know, about 50 tickets. Way less than half. Way less than half. I'll blame mothers. It's their fault. People too busy doing Mother's Day. So yeah, some good odds for everyone there. £4.99 for one of these slithers to win a £250 whiskey is pretty good. Let me shuffle them around. And to be fair, like we don't make money on every draw, and I get that sometimes. People are like, yeah, you have loads more tickets. You could make loads of money on each draw. It's like, yeah, but we also take the risk if we don't. So this one probably we lost money on when you take VAT off and stuff. But that's the risk we take, isn't it? All shuffled up. Make it 40. Perfect. Right. Are we all good? Let me just check the chat, see if anyone's still waiting to talk. Vickers says, nice. I assume that's for Andrew. Congratulations, says Michael. Well done, David, says Richard. Well done, Stu. That's a good win. That. Congrats, David. Congrats. Nice win. Oh, that's because I've skipped all the way up to the top randomly. Where were we? Great win, buddy. Congratulations. Thank Darren. And then we've got the drummers going. And Andrew's like, can I get 2 in a row here? That would be rather nice. If we look, I'm sure there's a, yeah, I can see one Knack Fiegel there at least. So you never know. You could double up. Shouldn't say that because I have talked to him before. Not very regularly, though. So good luck, everyone. Last draw of the evening. Here we go. The winner of the Portwood's going to be, the Balvenie Portwood is going to be Eddie, or is it Pete Free Pete? Which I believe Pete Free Pete is that Simon Advent? I don't know. Pete is Simon Advent. I might be completely wrong. It's been a long time since I've kept up with them, and to be fair, I have flipped. The £5 go to Linda, so effectively you got one of your tickets back, and Eddie, you got one of your tickets back. Eddie Sinclair, we took number 30. So that's not bad, is it? You got yourself a little bit of a return on your money. So that's all good. Pete Free Pete, well done. Obviously, if it's not Simon, I'm just going to send it to Simon. I'll double check and make sure it goes to the right person. I should point out, obviously, there's nothing on the website at the moment because the last one was for today and I just can't do it today. My plan is by tomorrow, I'll send an email. There should be, I want 4 on the website tomorrow. So, because we usually have 2 a week and we usually have the week coming and the week after. So I'm hoping that I'll get at least 4 on the website tomorrow, maybe 5. Then we'll be back to normal and moving in the right direction. I think that is the plan. So I'll email everyone with that. Cool. The only other thing I was going to mention, which is probably, email me if it's interesting. Over the summer last year, because exactly this stuff happens, people go on holiday, people stop thinking about whiskey because it's, let's be fair, a more traditional winter time drink. We stretched it out to 2 weeks. In fact, I think we stretched it out to monthly at one point. I don't think I want to do that. I quite like doing the one weekly. I like it. But if you do think it's going to be better for you to do it out in a slightly longer period, let me know. I'd rather, if I'm honest, I'd rather we had more sold out draws and less of them than I had lots of half sold out ones. That makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense to you guys. So have a lovely week, guys. Next week I will be fine. That's the plan. Famous last words. So have a lovely time, and I will see you guys soon. Cheers, guys.